about the Rumpke waste. I have a question. How come they don't supply us with the garbage disposal cans and the recycle, just like Kimball does?
They pay.
Right, but it's not optional to us? That's what I don't understand.
Those garbage, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to answer right
No,
now.
that's fine. It's okay.
Those garbage cans, I would love to have a blue garbage container. I would love to have a black
I don't
garbage
care what
container.
color they are.
No, I'm just saying.
Right, they're green,
But-
yellow, yeah.
But those are additional money that pays for that.
Right, but I mean, in what you're paying them, you would think we would be able to get something. Well, well, why are we back with them though, is what I'm understanding. Didn't the Kimball or nobody was in the, didn't come to bid? You know, there's Kimball, and they supply the garbage cans in South Euclid and Euclid.
So do Cleveland.
Okay,
So do Cleveland.
so I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And then two, I had a question now. We live in our whole house, and we've been paying for a unit that has been vacant for years. And I, at one point, had came up here and tried to get clarification as to how I stopped them from charging us for this unit. And they've got several amounts of money for years from us. So since you all are going into this new contract, I want to know how that's going to stop. Because me and my husband went down there, and they told us that we had to come through the city of East Cleveland for this. And I don't think that's right that we had to keep paying for years, and we lived in the whole house.
Well, there's your mayor.
Okay, well, I'm whoever it is, I'm bringing it to the table. I want to stop, because we've been paying it for years. And my husband I had to bring light bill, gas bill, everything is in his name, just like it is the other unit. Now, I think that's like robbing somebody. You paying all these years for this and nobody there? We in the whole house.
Ms. Wheeler, I hate to interrupt you again, but did you read the resolution? The resolution to authorize the mayor to enter into a contract.
Okay, I know, I'm not saying that to y'all.
No, I'm saying, listen, so if you want to also get several answers, address the
I'm
mayor.
addressing it now, you right here.
Yeah, address the mayor, and if you want to deal with something else, you can also put it down on paper, and we'll make sure that they get it.
I'll answer you when it's time. Just do it.
Okay, yeah, because I'm sure there's other people in this room that has gone through the same thing as that, I hope, you know.
I'll answer you when it's time for me to talk.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here, give me a minute, because I know I ain't did 3 minutes that fast. Okay, real quick, these block parties, why isn't the residents on the street told about these block parties? Because I had to call Ms. Thomas about a block party that was on Northfield, where these folks had cars blocking the street from the top of Northfield all the way to Hayden.
Sure was.
And we had to, okay, wait a minute now,
He
Ms. Thomas.
said he'll give you an answer.
Right, but that's about something else, that's not about this block party.
No, you can give you that too.
Okay, great, right here, I'm gonna bring it up. Because understanding I was told that Belinda Cowell is the one to give these people this stuff, and we were not told about it. We weren't told about it. And then there was an altercation between me and the person. So the thing is, I called you, remember?
Yes, you did.
And you said they're supposed to have barricades, and the police are supposed to monitor these block parties. There was no such thing. And one of the officers, by the way, his name is Valley, he got smart with me on the phone. And I told Brandon that. See, I have a right just like anybody else to inquire as to what's going on with a block party. Been on that street 23 years, never had nothing like this. So the thing is, we need to be notified if something that's like this going on. And actually by the police morale being down like it is, what if a riot or something would jump off? Then what? We're not looking at that either. So, I mean, this is just what I'm saying. And that concludes what I had to say.
Make sure you stay for the mayor's answer.
Oh, I'll be right here.
Coordinator Gowdy,
It's total disrespect.
1857 Ronsland, East Cleveland. I'm here today for the council to talk to you about the recovery plan that for 2 years y'all been asking for it. And And we never got no recovery plan, not even at meetings that's been set up, you know. So, you know, why go into something negative, which I know is negative when you want to try to give up the city? That's negative to give up our city, especially when we can come together with a recovery plan and try to plan it out. And then also, the salt is, I mean, he was talking about the streets. The streets is getting terrible out there. And wintertime is still coming. And we need salt. So you doing all this bargaining with each other, but you not getting no tow trucks. You ain't getting no trucks to, for the salt and everything else. You know, we better think before we react. And giving up a city where a mayor allow the police officers, and then the judge letting the police officers get away with 137 bullets. You know, imagine going to a city like that. We are a target too. That could have been my child. That could have been your child. But we all got something in common. They was black. And they didn't have no gun on it. And the third thing is walking out on the meetings. You know, and I respect you 100%, but, you know, we are citizens. We pay our taxes. We work every day. And we should have a say-so about what we want out of our community. And if we have to do petitions again, and if we have to rally again, I don't mind doing it. Because I'm going to fight for our city, one way or the other.
Hello.
And the commissioners should never come involved with this when we can talk about it ourselves. This is our home. Y'all act like we nothing. And y'all bring an outsider, and then I heard you say another judge. We got a judge here in East Cleveland. You know, you didn't even include him. You know. See, and y'all doing too much outsider and not letting us come in. Y'all blocked us all the way out, even with y'all those secret meetings that y'all be having. We don't know about all y'all meetings. And we feel like we outsiders looking in. And y'all just taking over the whole show. And it's wrong. And something do need to be done about it. And if I got to go all the way with this, I don't mind. And I'm going to take a few people with me because we're going to do some petition. And we're going to protest outside.
I want to say good evening to the mayor and the council members and the citizens of East Cleveland. And my name is Waddell Townsend. I live at 1654 Brentmore Avenue. Most of you all know me for many years and heard me talk for a few years. First thing I want to say to council and the mayor, you all should go down some of these streets and see them, and then you would know what's going on. Now, I'm on Brentmore, and there's, just before you get to the railroad track, there's a hole in the street. It's almost big enough to take a car, and then back, just before you get to the railroad track, on Brentmore, there's another hole in the street. On Brentmore, off of Hayden. On Hayden's side there, on Brentmore, where they tore down a house there, that was last year. The sidewalk been tore up ever since. They hadn't come back and put the sidewalk back. The house been torn down. There's a hole there further from here to the door. And now people coming down the street, before they can get by, they got to walk out in the street. See, now we should have gotten somebody back there and pulled that sidewalk back. I know you all know they're supposed to have a sidewalk down there, where they tore their house down. Now, secondly, we got a couple of old bandit houses there. Their doors are wide open. They won't cut the grass. I cut two of them. And then there's another one there on the corner they cut. The grass is ways high. You should come down there and look at these streets. Bring the mayor with you. See how his city look. You in charge of the city. You are the leader. And see how your city is falling apart. Get your councilmen together and you all tighten up. Come down that street and just look at it and see what it needs done. I won't have to say no more. Thank you.
All right, good evening, Charles Home, 15808 Terrace Road. Main reason I came to this was to compliment Mr. Wheeler, Mr. King, and they said the judge for doing a little work in that hall.
That's right.
Because I was called and said, and I met Mr. Wheeler down there. They wasn't doing their job right, this, that, but they just started. And like I told him, he tell you, I told him that wait till they get through and then complain. I told Mr. Struthers the same thing, you know. So when they finish, it looked pretty good, you know. So you give credit where credit is due, and where criticize, do that too. Now, other thing that I came here for was Noble Road. I see y'all doing the same thing tonight. You do not enter into agreement unless everything is read out and you investigate the whole thing. Y'all doing the same thing y'all said. Y'all put it all on him lying, not explaining to y'all specifically what they were going to do over there on No Road before all you all voted for it. Y'all did the same thing tonight. When you come through that contract with Rumpty, y'all complained about this and that and the other, and they said, okay, we're going to straighten it out. Once y'all sign it, it's over with. All of y'all complaining and saying y'all was lied about Noble Road. But they doing specifically what they said they was going to do with the legislation y'all passed. They said they want to use it for a transfer station. Now, you all didn't say how long we're going to let y'all sit this stuff here. It could be sitting there for 10 years before they transfer it someplace else. I mean, if you wanted these specifics, you all should have put them in the contract. They said it's a transfer station, and it's completely legal. Nothing y'all can do about it. You all passed it. You all the one. They always tell me, ignorance of the law is no excuse.
That's true.
You know, that's what I always was told. So y'all doing the same thing tonight.
Yeah.
The same identical thing. Without getting everything specifically right up front. Y'all didn't do that. And we sitting right here. I mean, you could make a mistake, but do it again, something ain't right. You know. And I was told in the beginning about Noble Road, their intention was to store that stuff there. They got the right place to do it and walk away from it. Is there any liability to them? Because it's on a corporation.
Your time is up.
Huh?
Your time is up. I hate to be the one to say that.
Well, I know, I'll take the ahead. Finish up, man.
Good evening, everybody. Art
Good evening.
McCoy, longtime resident of East Cleveland. Listen, I had a discussion with Councilman Martin on my radio program, and I explained to him that for all practical purposes, whether we want to accept it or not, Cleveland has East Cleveland. You all can talk about fighting and all you want to. It's from my experience, it's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
Now it's a done deal. You can accept it or not accept it. My position is this. If you were a realtor, if you had a house and you had a realtor and you wanted that realtor to sell your house, you would want the realtor to be in your best interest, not in the interest of the other person. You want the realtor to get you the best deal for your house. You wouldn't want the realtor to negotiate against you, right? That's the position I see East Cleveland in today. I see the position we're in is that our great Mayor Norton is really negotiating for the other side. He's not really negotiating for the residents and the city of East Cleveland. He's negotiating for himself and the other side, University Circle and others.
Hello.
So my final thing is this. I truly believe that for the residents and longtime residents of East Cleveland, we need someone that's going to negotiate for the betterment of us.
All right.
If we have to take this deal, let's make sure that we're getting a deal that benefits us.
Exactly.
Listen, don't hate the messenger. Just listen to the messenger because it's the truth. And if you listen to the message, the truth will set you free. Listen, I love East Cleveland. It's a shame, I've listened to the people, and it's a shame that our mayor doesn't ride down this city. If he's concerned about the city, he should ride down this city and see the sinkholes and see the things that's happening in East Cleveland. How can a big building right over the hill there be vandalized and ate up by vultures, and a mayor that comes into the city doesn't do anything about it? You know why? And I'm closing. Because he's already been bought and sold by Universal Circle and the city of Cleveland, and the interest that he's serving is not our interest, it's his interest. Listen, I'm closing. Taking a line from you, Brother Martin. I don't know how you say it, but the truth has been said, the truth has been told.
So let it be written, so let it be told.
Amen.
Okay.
After this lady, after you, that's the last one. That's
Edna Maddox, 14004 Potomac Avenue. And,
Can't hear you.
I'm sorry, Edna Maddox, can you hear me?
Yes.
14004 Potomac Avenue. And this is just point of information, maybe many of you all are aware of it, but I just wanted to inform the council and the audience of Mr. Martin November's passing.
Oh,
Are you aware of that?
No.
He passed Sunday a week ago, and the funeral was this past Wednesday.
Aw.
And of course, you know, they have the visitation 3 days later. So, Mr. November,
That's contributed a lot.
our library
Yeah.
down there, he
Yeah.
donated
Every.
$250,000 for that learning center and the performing arts there.
Yeah.
And he was a member of the Friends of the Library. And I'm with the Friends of the Library, I'm the membership chairperson. Sheila and I went out to visit. We didn't get to the funeral, but we went to the visitation at their complex at Point East last Thursday. And met, you know, his wife and, you know, just fellowship with them. But I just want to, you know, let you all know, I didn't know whether the council would want, or the city would send a resolution to his wife, and if you want that information, I can give it to
Please
you.
do.
We're making a donation, and we asked his wife, Iris, we were on a first name basis, what charity she would like Friends of the Library to donate to, because there's several. I mean, he just did so many things. And she said, donate it to the library. That's what he would want.
Okay.
And so that Children's Learning Center is named after his daughter, Deborah Ann
Yeah.
Learning Center. So that's what the Friends of the Library is going to make a donation to the library. This is what he wants. So I just wanted to let you all know that. And if you want information about, you know, the address and all that, I'd give it to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes, ma'am?
My name is Lula Woodruff. I live on Glen Road. I moved in East Cleveland in 1962. So I've seen this city go through a lot of
I
changes.
didn't get your name.
Lula Woodruff.
Woodruff, okay.
I moved here in 1962 when the city was vibrant. It was 40,000 people. And I live in East Cleveland now. Everybody was so proud. So I feel like it's the residents that keep that going, to know that no matter what's going on with us there's these past 2 winters have been horrendous for any township. You can go nowhere that you don't find chuck holes, and I hit one myself, cost me some money. But the bottom line, we're blaming everything to the mayor and the council. This annex has to be done, as far as I'm concerned. If you don't have the money, how you gonna? What are you holding on to? Step out and try something different, and don't blame the mayor that he's selling the city. He's doing what he has to do in order to survive. Bottom line, everybody got their own opinion, okay? And I came here to say mine. I'm saying that I feel like it's not a bad idea to do this. Glenville did it, Collinwood did it, and so here we are. That's where we are. We have enough. This is 2015. Okay, so we can't go back to 1972. Live in the now. Okay, it should be done, and I'm just going to say that's what I have to say. I followed Judge Dawson, the mayor, and council. I'm supporting everything because I am a resident of this city. I even talked to Carl Post about negative information about our city. I don't appreciate it. If anybody say anything about my city, I'm going to take that forward. I want to say thanks to you for the nice letter that you sent to our ward. It was very professional. Thank you so much. So that's pretty much what I have to say. But I just want to say, let's be open-minded. What, you know, you saying they're stealing our land. What is there to steal? I don't understand that. I don't understand what you're saying is stealing our land. They're not putting you out. If you have a home, and I was at Judge Dawson's when he talked about the community, keeping it clean. We should be proud of it. If you're so proud of it, take care of it. Stop littering, stop complaining. Do what you can do to make the city better. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
And thank you very much.
It's clean.
Tom Holyfield,
No more for done.
144,
That's clean.
144 7 Mayfair. First of all, I want to speak to Councilman King about the railroad track on Manhattan. You got to get on CSA. If you don't get on them, they won't come cut it. 2 years they haven't cut it. It looks like a jungle down there. You have to stay on them. Okay, second of all, the mayor can ride down every street in this city, hit every chuck hole, every sidewalk that's built. What can he do about it? He ain't got no resources, no money to fix them with. The annexation should have happened 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Talking about giving away our land. What land? Who gonna come in here with business? Nobody. Nobody gonna bring no business to East Cleveland. Cleveland can fix the street. They can fix the lights. They can cut the grass. We can't do it. The grass is this high. Everywhere you look around the city, we can't afford to cut it. But you go over in Cleveland, they got 50 tractors out there cutting the grass. Over here, we got nothing. Nothing. That annexation should have happened 10 years ago. And whoever fighting against it, I'm fighting for it. Thank you. Should have happened 10 years ago.